The song Dance Band has a couple repeating sections and one full C 5-finger scale in the right hand. Before we begin playing this song, let's take a look at the first measure and see how we set up our hands. If you notice, we have introduced a new concept called time signatures here. Now remember, a time signature just tells you how many beats are in each measure. If there's a 4 on top, like it shows right here, that means there's going to be 4 beats per measure. That doesn't mean that there's only going to be 4 notes per measure. If you take a look at measure 2 right here, notice we only have 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. But this first quarter note gets 1 beat, and this quarter note gets 1 beat, but this half note gets 2 beats. So I'm going to circle it twice. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 beats with only 3 notes. Starting in the first measure, we notice that our left hand is the first hand to play. And since we only know 1 note in our left hand, or in the bass clef right now, we can be pretty sure that that is bass F. Now another way to see that that's bass F is, remember, bass F is a landmark note. So the note, or the line that goes through the nose of the bass clef, is always going to be the F line. So that's how we quickly find bass F. So pay attention to the fact that our third finger is the one that's on bass F. Now we have 2 bass Fs followed by a middle C. And if you pay attention to the finger number right here, you'll see that our thumb is the one that's on middle C. So when we play this song, we're going to have our third finger on bass F and our first finger on middle C. And it stays here the entire time. So let's quickly name the notes of the first 2 measures, and then we'll go ahead and play it and see what that sounds like. Okay, now that that's all done, let's play this real quick. So our left hand is going to start on F, 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 and then our right hand takes over, C, C, then we walk it up, D, E, F. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. F, F, C, C, D, E, F. So if we take a look at the next 2 measures, you'll quickly realize that they are the exact same as the first 2 measures. So let's play that all together. Remember, our third finger is the one that's on bass F, not our 5th finger. 1, 2, ready, go. F, F, C, C, D, E, F. Again. F, F, C, C, D, E, F. That simple. Let's move on to the next line. Before we play this line, let's quickly name all of our notes. Okay, the second line starts with the right hand with the pinky on G way up here, and then it's just going to walk down. So it goes G, F, E, D, C. This is what's known as a C 5-finger scale right here. When we go from the top note G to the bottom note C, or if we went in the other direction, if we went from C over to G, that would still be a 5-finger scale, a C 5-finger scale, as long as we're playing all 5 notes in order. So let's try that again. Hands on the keys, third finger on F, pinky on G, and we're going to start with G. 1, 2, ready, go. G, F, E, D, C. And then we have our 2 measures that we're already familiar with. We have F, F, C, C, D, E, F. And that's the whole song. So with that said, let's go back to the beginning and see if we can play the whole thing together. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. F, F, C, C, D, E, F. Do it again. F, F, C, C, D, E, F. And then G, F, E, D, C. F, F, C, C, D, E, F. Okay, so that's everything for Dance Band. Practice this a couple times a day and you should have it by your next lesson.